Hi everybody, this is Gareth coming live from Manchester, United Kingdom. I just want to introduce to you the Zukuladnetwork.com revenue sharing program. And who are better to introduce this and explain it properly to you? The owner of the company himself, Jeremy Rush. So now you'll watch a video from him explaining everything that you need to know about this new program. Zukuladnetworks.com. Over to you, Jeremy.
What I want to talk to you about first off is, well, I'm going to bring back actually, because what I want to do is make sure you can see where I'm writing. Now, first off, I'm going to go over a little bit about the compensation plan in a minute, okay? And I'm going to do that on the board. But this, what I'm going to show you, the compensation plan, is only the tip, okay? Because I don't want to do information overload. This is the very tip, and each time we do a hangout, there'll be a little bit more of the tip, and eventually you're going to have the full pool cue to, you know, bang it all home. Okay. So, but what I want to talk to you about first, before I actually get onto the compensation plan, I didn't make a presentation because I thought, what better place to do the presentation than on the whiteboard? But what I want to talk to you about first off is, I'm going to call it ZAN, okay, which is the Zukul Ad Network, okay. Now, for those of you that know, Zukuladnetwork.com, I'm going to share my screen with you in a minute because I've got some more stuff to show you what's happening inside the back office. But I just want to tell you a little bit about what Zukul Ad Network is. Now, Zukul Ad Network is a system where you'll be able to come and buy banner advertising and you'll earn a revenue if you're an affiliate. Okay, if you're an affiliate, you'll earn a revenue from the banners that you actually pay into the system. Now, those of you people that have been involved in these revenue shares will understand what I'm talking about. But Zukul Ad Network has something a little bit different, okay? So you're going to be able to do the normal things that you do with those revenue share sites, but there's also a few things that we're plugging into it. And we had Marcus on the Hangout the other day, and we're going to be plugging into it a blogging system, okay? Now, on this blogging system, there's going to be loads of, I'm going to call them micro blogs, okay? And on those micro blogs, hopefully you can see this, there is going to be banners, okay? Now, you'll come into here and you'll buy your banner, advertising space, and it could be, if you wanted it done, is to place on one of these blogs, okay? Now, the other thing that we're plugging into to ZAN is the Big D, okay? The Big D is the dating site, okay? That's an advertising platform that we're going to advertise on, that you're going to buy advertising in ZAN, and your banners, if you want them to, can be placed on our dating site when we launch. Now, obviously, we're not launching that at the same time as ZAN, as the Zukul Ad Network. That's the first thing that comes out, probably alongside with the banner, with the blogging system, but we're also going to have, hopefully you can see this, I'll just turn this around a bit, we're also going to have a dating site, okay? Obviously when someone joins a dating site, they're going to give their, you know, obviously they're going to say what sex they are going to give a bit about their hobbies and all that sort of stuff, okay? So we're going to be able to know what type of things they're interested in, because they're going to create a profile because they're looking for their Mr. Right or Mrs. Right on a dating site. So that's, if you look, there's companies like Plenty of Fish. If you go and have a look at that, it's one of the biggest advertising networks outside of Google, you know, because they get a lot of data from the dating site. So the dating site is something that we're going to be bringing in not long after we get ZAN up and running. Then the other thing that we're going to plug in is Big B. The Big B is the bingo site, okay? Again, the bingo site, people are going to create profiles on there. They're going to and to play bingo. So again, there's going to be advertising on the bingo site. And again, if you want to advertise on the bingo site and the dating site and all the blogging network that we've got, you're going to need to be a member of Zukul Ad Network. Okay, you could be just an advertiser if you want to be, or you could be in the affiliate program so you can earn commission. So you can run it as a business, or you may just want to promote your business. I don't know. Okay, but you won't get, your only place you'll get access to these places to advertise is inside ZAN. Okay, now the next thing that we're going to plug into it is I'm going to call this the Big P, and this is products, okay? Products like the Easy Landing Page Creator is the first product we've created, and we've got the blog, because these blogs here, this is a blogging system that Marcus is going to be running, but there's going to be we're going to be giving away blogs for free for people that's called our product, and maybe we might sell some of those as well. Then we're going to have, like I said, which is the Easy Landing Page Creator, which we've already got. Then we're going to have the Facebook Ninja, be a standalone product. And then we're going to have an autoresponder, which is a standalone product. Now, all of these sites and many more products that we're going to bring out are all going to have a members area. And inside that members area, we're going to have banner advertising. But plus, you see, we're going to be able to sell solo ads to, the blogging network. We're going to be able to sell solo ads here. We're going to be able to do solo ads into our bingo, solo ads over to our dating site. And there's one more piece of the jigsaw puzzle, okay, is what I've not talked about ever before, okay. Well, there's more than one, actually. I'm going to tell you that there's another one that we're going to be plugging in, and I'm going to call this ZC. Okay. Now, let me just say to you that the thing that we're launching for April, the beginning of April, is Zan. All these other things are going to start to plug in as we go forward. ZC, Zukul City. We're going to be creating a game. Okay. We're going to be creating a game where people can build a city. Now, there's going to be a difference with this type of city. This is going to be, it's a massive project. Okay. This is going to be, well, I don't want to tell you too much information about it, but you're going to be able to earn money from playing a game, okay? And there's going to be banner advertising inside there. Then we've got, I think this will be the baby, this baby here. This will be a thing that you will never ever see, and I'm sure you ain't seen any of this stuff in most of the other networks that you advertised on. But this, I'm going to put the big question mark there for a moment, because I want to show you this live on my screen. Okay, I want to talk to you about this big question mark, because I believe this, even though these things here are not to do with that, you don't normally see them in advertising sites, like these rev shares. I mean, I could give you a long list of them, but I won't. If you're in them type of revenue shares, you don't see all this stuff, okay? But I tell you what, some of them you might see bits of it. But I tell you, 1,000,000%, 1 trillion%, you ain't going to see this question mark. Okay? All right? So I'm going to tell you about that in a minute. So we're going to come back to the question mark. Now, what I want to do, hopefully you've got all that, because we haven't talked about some other things that we're going to plug into that, but I think I'll leave that for a future hangout. Now, we're looking to launch on the 1st of April, the first phase of our launch, and the first phase of our launch is Zan. The ZukulAdNetwork.com, like you can see under my name there. Okay, that's the first phase. This is a massive project. We've got programmers working round the clock now to get all this put in place. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of that. And what I want to do is I want to show you why we're slightly different. So you can see now, because with what I've just had on the screen there on the whiteboard, any other rev share company, okay, or advertising network, they rely on one thing and one thing only, and that is I join the business and somebody joins after me for them to make their income. So that means that 2/3 of the people, or 1/3 of the people in the business in the beginning make the money, and the people at the back of the queue don't make any money because there's nobody else joining. As you can see, we're going to be creating revenue outside of our system, outside for people that just want to advertise their business. And this is not going to be an advertising platform just for MLM, making money, work from home type businesses. Okay, we're going to be putting other businesses in here. We're going to open it up, could be a car showroom, could be a local restaurant that wants to advertise in there. Now, obviously, if there's a local restaurant in London, they don't want to advertise to somebody that's maybe in California, they might want to, but if they're a local restaurant that do home delivery, say, and they want to advertise their home delivery, they don't want to advertise home delivery for London. If they do London, they don't want to advertise it for someone in California. So we're going to be collecting things like IP addresses. We're going to know where people are from their time zone. Write down, you know, these things. I don't know whether you've ever seen one of these sat navs that the army use, where they can give the grids of a map. You know, they say, I don't know what they say, the longitude and latitude tells you exactly where they live, practically, the road they're in. Well, that's what we're going to be using when people come to our site. We're going to know where they are. Obviously, if they use an IP address cloner, we won't know. But the majority of people don't do that. You know, they log in, and the system will know where they are. You know, so if they live in Oxford Street in London, and there's a taxi firm that's in Oxford Street, we can send an advertisement only to show to those people. So you're going to be able to do real laser targeting advertising as we go forward and we collect the member base.
Hi guys, well you heard it there from the owner of the company of ZukulAdNetworks.com and the Zukul company. He explained everything very easy to understand, and if you followed there on the whiteboard you'll understand fully. It is a fantastic, phenomenal company, and there'll be no other rev share on the planet like it. It is a rev share company on steroids, super steroids, okay? And so I want you to get off the fence now. I want you to take action, and I want you to register right now with the link below, okay? And get in there and you'll make a real, genuine second income. I tell you guys, you're on your way to financial freedom in 2016. Don't hesitate, get in now, take action now, register with the link below. Thank you, and I'll see you on the inside.